Okay, now in this question we're going to be looking at the difference of two squares. So first of all we're going to look at this example on the left hand side. This went to the right. The example here, let's say we've got x squared minus 9. Now we know that's the same as x squared plus 0x minus 9, and we can break that up into 4 pieces and break it down into 2 here, and then break it down finally into 1 here, x minus 3 times x plus 3. But there is of course a much easier way of doing this if you've done this at this point. If you have a number here which is a square, so 9 can be written as 3 squared. You just apply a formula that you just learn off. If you've got something squared minus something else squared, your formula is x minus 3 times x plus 3. For example, if we had a squared minus b squared, our formula, when we factorize it, will give us a plus b times a minus b. Obviously it doesn't matter which way you order this because multiplication works in any direction. Okay, so there's your formula. It's a simple formula, something squared minus something else squared. The difference is 2 squares, and there's your formula. You just learn it off and you apply it. However, there's a few areas you do have to be careful with. We'll have a look at them now. For example, if we have the question x squared minus 4y squared, we have to be aware that the 4 is not squared here. So we need to make this the difference of 2 squares. So we have x squared and we're going to subtract something. That something is going to be 2y all squared. And you know from your integers and you know from your indices that 2y squared will give you this 4y squared. This 2y all squared gives you 4y squared here that we have. We now have it in the right format, and when it's in the right format, we can apply our formula and we get x minus 2y by x plus 2y. So x squared minus 4y squared, we need the first step is to make sure that we have that written as the difference of 2 squares. So we've got something here squared and we've got something here squared. We're subtracting the second one from the first. We apply our formula, a formula that you just learn off. Difference of 2 squares, x minus 2y, x plus 2y. You put your answer into the box and you'll get the score.